Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this wonderful Wednesday here in Connecticut. Rainy, cold, and overcast. What are you going to do? Life's still good, man. Life's good if you have double C's. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Unlimited tone. What do I mean by that? Unlimited tone. Let me honk a little bit and we'll talk about it. Okay, same thing, same trumpet, same mouthpiece, same air, the whole 9 yards. Anyway, I played a little bit today, just locked in double C's, and on an E-flat trumpet, second movement of the Haydn, and second movement of the Haydn with the same trumpet, the same mouthpiece, the same intake and air. All I did was increase the compression, and I could have sounded like I was playing in Maynard's band. Same thing. Unlimited tone. You know, I talk to all my students, and they always say, well, I just want to do this. I want to make all state. I want to play first on the marching band show. They're using an upper register solo, and I want to have a high F and all this sort of stuff. Or I'm coming back, and I just want to be able to play with the community band. All this sort of thing. That's fine. I'll give you that. No question about it. I will give you that. Can't tell you how long it's going to take, but I will absolutely get you that. Get a 1SB mouthpiece, and I guarantee it. But what I don't say is, and I mean this, there are no limits. Tone, power, range, and endurance. Unlimited. To the point where with the same mouthpiece, the exact same instruments and everything, you can sound Caress the Baby, or you can sound like you're playing in Maynard's band. All with the same thing. All you do is with the tongue, you alter the compression. When you want some more sizzle, when you want more brilliance, when you want more projection, you should a little more firmness in the tongue. If you want to round it out and sound like Herseth or Mel Broyles or Horst Fischer, I'll get to that in a second. All you do is you keep it thick, but you just don't make it so firm. So it's here, and pressing firm for the sizzle, and here hasn't moved, but it's just not so firm. The great ones can do that. Caddo Rabbit could do that. Mel Broyles could do that. Herseth could do that. Absolutely. Horst Fischer. I told you I would get back to him. Guys, I've told you before, And I heard a recording of him on a little cassette with no reverb or anything. He was just in a dry room, play taps. That was the most gorgeous thing I've ever heard. It's the one thing I regret about taking, memorabilia, for lack of a better term, from Jerry's place. I was looking all over. That is the one thing that I really wanted. Now, I ended up taking lots of cool stuff. But and I'm sure he gave it to somebody. I'm expecting to get it back and never got it back. Guys, he sounded just as round as Phil Smith on the same mouthpiece, the same trumpet, and everything. Now, think about his Cherry Cherry Bin. Think about all his recordings. He sounded like Harry James, maybe even more brilliant than Harry James. And then whenever he felt like it, he could just manipulate the compression and sound like Phil Smith. It was the most dramatic thing I've ever heard. And the fact of the matter is, I didn't think it was him. Jerry assured me it was him. It didn't sound like the same trumpet player. Now, here, with these very, very barbaric microphones and everything that I use, you don't get the subtleties that I get it. I get it. But guys, unlimited tone. Anything you want. Why can I make that claim? And this is the only system that can make this claim, because there is no tension in the tone. No tension in the tone. Now, back in the day when Jerry and I would spend hours just sitting there listening to trumpet players, Harry James, man, and I was talking about this with somebody recently. Harry James, it was amazing because it sounded like many times, because of the sizzle, the intensity that he got with his compression, it's actually sounded sometimes like he's screaming and wailing away in the upper register, and you find out it's actually an A or B above the staff. It's no big deal. And sometimes he's let loose with some high Gs that are so relaxed, it sounded like somebody's playing their high Cs. See, it's all about the tension or lack thereof. And all those guys that tighten the corners, pinch, squeak, they're not getting the richness of sound. They're just not. Not getting the true power. But unlimited tone, unlimited power, unlimited range. We'll talk about this in the coming vids. And unlimited endurance. Unlimited. Guys, endurance, we'll talk about that again maybe Monday or something. I just did a 4-hour practice session, complete with SFE and kettlebells. I felt fresh as a daisy after 4 hours as I did. I was getting tired. But you heard the tone. There was no dissipation whatsoever in the tone. All right? Now, I can only guarantee that on a 1SB. I played Jerry's mouthpieces for years before the 1SB, and I never got that in one mouthpiece. I always had to carry at least 2 mouthpieces, possibly 3, depending on what the job was. Not anymore. Relax, relax, relax. Thick. It's as simple as that. Unlimited tone. Love you all, guys. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. As I said before, I love you all.